Hey everyone, I wanted to make a short video on what is blockchain technology. So easy, anybody can understand. I explained this to my teenager. So I'm going to pretend that you are here with me and you love candy. I have candy. I'm eating candy. I leftover Valentine's candy, actually, and you say, Lindsay, can I please have a piece of candy? And I say, oh yeah, well of course you can. And I give you a piece of candy. We didn't need anybody here to say that that was okay, that that just happened. I know it happened. You know, you can give it to your friends, you can eat it now it is yours. Okay, we did not need a third party for that. So it's just kind of like when we used to have gold. And gold got really hard to lug around all this gold, so we created paper money, coins in place of the gold. And as we all know, that it's not backed by gold anymore, it's not backed by really anything, which has become a really big problem with our finances. So, because now that I know that you really like candy, I say, hey, I've got this really cool digital candy. Do you want to try it? And you're like, oh, yeah, digital candy sounds great. So I send you over, I take my phone, I send you some digital candy, and you're looking at it, and you're like, wow, this is really cool, but how do I know that that digital candy is mine? How do I know you didn't just make copies of it and send me a copy? Or how do I know other people don't have a copy of this coin? So that's been the problem with digitalizing money, is how do you know that that is not copied, that is not yours, that is not manipulated? So they had to create a ledger system. So now we need, we could have one person in charge of it. I could be in charge of it, of the ledger, or you and me could be in charge of it, and we could watch over it and make sure everything's going right. But then that could wind up giving us power to manipulate. We could make more candy for ourselves than there was actual candy. We could be giving people copies of candy, and nobody would know until stuff hit the fan. So that's been the problem. So the solution is to make the ledger open to everyone. Open to everyone to see. However many coins there are in circulation, we know, everything is open. So I cannot create copies because it won't sync up to the system. So people say blockchain is going to end banks. No, it's absolutely not. Banks are having no choice but to move to the system. You know how much they spend a year? It's a ridiculous amount. I don't even know, but it's a ton of money that they spend in fraud, and there's money laundering. This eliminates it because it's an open ledger. So banks are really looking at this because it's going to save them so much money. Who the blockchain affects and hurts is the 1%, the ones that are able to create more money than we have to spend, which obviously has occurred. So that is what blockchain is putting an end to, and it's a beautiful, wonderful, awesome thing. Blockchain is your homie. So I hope you understand, and I hope that made sense. And I'm going to go find my Valentine's Day candy. Okay, bye.